Okay, so local time in Phnom Penh is 1:32 p.m. Sunday, the 28th of April. I've had a bit of an epiphany today. I have come to the conscious decision that I am going to be just who I am. I am not going to kiss anybody's ass ever again. I'm going to tell you all exactly what I really think. And if you don't like what I think, then don't subscribe. Like and subscribe or don't. I really just don't care. And that's the truth. I don't. If you want to like me, if you want to help me, if you want to subscribe, if you want to watch my videos, then that's fine. But if you don't, I just really don't care. That's how I feel. Now, my first post in this regard this morning was on the CPC, the Communist Party of China, perhaps the greatest democracy in the history of the entire world is in China. It is also possibly the only democracy that has ever actually existed on planet Earth. The CPC, not the CCP. Don't get it wrong, guys. If they're going to indoctrinate you, at least get the terminology right. The CPC, the Communist Party of China, has not been at war in over 45 years, since the 16th of March 1979. I mean, look at us. It is just laughable that anybody even suggests that we have anything that even resembles slightly what could possibly be construed as democracy. It is just an absolute joke. So somebody has to say it, and I'm going to start saying it from today. The CPC, the Communist Party of China, is by far probably the only democracy that has ever existed on planet Earth. We do not have democracy in the West. We have proto-fascism. The CPC, the Chinese Communist Party of China, I'll say it again, is the greatest democracy to have ever existed on planet Earth. If you're going to watch my channel, you're probably going to hear a lot more of that. So if you don't like it, just unsubscribe. I really just don't care. This is how I feel. From now on, I'm going to tell you all exactly what I think. Because what is the point of having a YouTube channel if you're not going to send the message that you have for the world? If you don't already know this, the Communist Party of China, the CPC, has not been at war in over 45 years, for God's sake. 16th of March 1979. Look at us. That is the greatest democracy in the history of our planet. And you only have to look at China to actually realize that. So if you're in America and you think I'm wrong and you hate me for it, then just unsubscribe. I just don't care. Have a really nice day, and thank you so much for watching. Check out my latest post as well, like what I've written there. Long live the CPC, long live China, the greatest democracy in the history of our world. When you watch that episode of Seinfeld and George comes out and he does the exact opposite of what he would normally do, well, get used to it, because that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to do everything that everybody advises me not to do. That is my plan with the channel. I'm going to tell you guys exactly what I think. I'm going to offend people. I'm not going to walk on eggshells anymore. I'm going to tell you guys exactly what I think. So if you want real, if you want genuine, if you want to actually know what I'm actually thinking, then tune in. And if you don't, then don't. If you don't want to subscribe, then unsubscribe. I really just don't care anymore. I'm going to tell you guys exactly what I think, exactly what I see. I have no fear. I don't need to be popular. This is not a popularity contest. This is a platform. And I'm going to use this platform for the right means, to tell people what they need to know. And if you don't want to know, then don't subscribe, don't watch. I really just could not give a flying fuck anymore. I love my channel. I love all of you guys. I think you're fabulous. But at the same time, if you're going to tune in, I'm going to tell you the truth. If you want to be indoctrinated, then fine. But if you want to actually know the truth about our world, then tune in. I'll tell you my version of the truth. And this is the truth. The first part is the CPC, the Chinese Communist Party of China. Not the CCP, the CPC is the greatest democracy to have ever existed on planet Earth. They're possibly the only democracy that's ever existed. And you only have to look at China to see that. So, if you don't like it, unsubscribe. I really just don't care. Current temperature in Phnom Penh today, it's currently just nudging 39 degrees Celsius. If you didn't catch what I said at the start of this video, I want to let you all know that from now on, I'm going to tell you exactly what I think. I'm not even going to be nice about it. I'm just going to tell you, look, if you want to subscribe, subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe, then unsubscribe. I don't care. I just don't care who's watching. I'm going to say what I want to say, and I'm going to deal with the consequences of that. If you want to subscribe to my channel because you like me, then fabulous. If you want to tip me, then fabulous. But at the end of the day, I'm going to be who I want to be. I'm going to offend who I want to offend, and I'm not going to walk on eggshells at all. So if you want real, if you want genuine, if you want someone that's actually going to have the guts to offend you, to try and educate you, then subscribe. And if you don't, unsubscribe. I don't care. I just could not give a flying fuck anymore. That's how I'm feeling. It doesn't bother me. You know, this is not a popularity contest. This is a platform, and you have a platform so you can say what you think. You know, going around and just telling people what they want to hear so you can be popular, that's not genuine, that's bullshit. I am just not going to do that. And I like that about me. And I think more of us should have the guts to go out and be like that. You know, the more that you treat life like a popularity contest, you know, the more that you get the monsters, because they trick us into being, you know, assholes. So be who you are, people. You know, don't be afraid. You know, if people like you, they like you. If they don't like you, then don't dance. Just be who you are, and you'll find the right people that like you. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And if you don't, I don't care. Local time in Phnom Penh right now is, where are we? It is 1:42 p.m. here in the capital. It's as hot as hell, like it's 38 degrees. It probably feels like about 78 degrees out there at the moment. Still no rain, but there are a few sort of stormy clouds over towards Thailand. A little bit stormy out that way. But I'll just repeat this what I said. From now on, guys, I'm just going to tell you exactly what I think. I am not going to lie to you, okay? I'm going to give you the respect of actually knowing what's going on between my ears. And my first comment on that today was the Communist Party of China, the CPC. For all of you who are indoctrinated out there, there is no such thing as the CCP. That's what they call it in the United States. It's complete rubbish. It doesn't even exist. It is the CPC, the Communist Party of China, possibly the greatest democracy to have ever existed anywhere, in the history of humanity. Possibly the only democracy that has ever existed on Earth is the Communist Party of China. And you've only got to look at it. Look at China. No wars in 45 years. It's like going to China is like it's like watching Back to the Bloody Future when Marty McFly goes into the future. Where is all of our healthcare in North America? What's with all of the crumbling infrastructure? Where's all the crumbling infrastructure in China? Where's all the homelessness? This is all the evidence that you need to actually realise that we've been fooled. It's just a great big con. And if I'm going to set the right example for my children, who don't even bloody talk to me, I'm damn well going to do it. So from now on, if you tune into my channel, I'm going to give you the honest version of exactly what I think. Subscribe, like. If you don't want to, I really just don't care. That's what it's going to be like here from now on. I'm just going to tell you exactly what I think. How refreshing. Hey, how you doing there? Thank you so much for watching. It's a real pleasure to have you here with me. Please like and subscribe. If you don't, I don't care. But it would be nice if you did. Current temperature in Phnom Penh, it's just nudging 39 degrees here. It's humid as hell. I mean, honestly, I wish it would rain. I've had like 2 red sausages to eat in like 4 days. I'm pretty much starving here at the moment. But you know what? I'm living the most incredible adventure. If you want to be free, if you're living in the West, buy a ticket, come to Cambodia, leave. You'll like it here. If you stay where you are, you will never, ever be free. These people, these elites that are indoctrinating us, that are ruining our world, that are perpetuating all of these wars, fuck these people, you need to acknowledge the fact that we have been indoctrinated. If we cannot do this, we're all screwed, And that's pretty much the nuts and bolts of it. They are just, honestly, the most horrible people, these elites that rule over us. They drive me crazy. It so is true. I mean, how refreshing to actually say what you actually think for once, If I see CPC written in a newspaper somewhere again, I'm gonna throw up all over that newspaper because it doesn't even exist. It's the Communist Party of China. It is not the Chinese Communist Party. It's the biggest insult that they do that. They do it on purpose, Currently they're predicting a storm in Phnom Penh next Saturday afternoon, but I think it's going to hit a day or two early. It's just got to, because it's just too hot here. when you live here on 136, and these little vans that go past, like little motorbikes, when they're making those funny noises, those noises start to actually become conveyed as words in your brain. But that one there I haven't actually nailed yet. But there's one that goes around, and I swear he's saying Cambodia, but he's actually saying something about oysters. It's sort of one of the crazy things that happens to you when you are constantly being subjected to these noises. As a white male, you need to get out of the West as fast as you can. I could not agree more. You know, they have brainwashed us, you know, and it's nothing against America. It is nothing against any country in the world. It is just the simple fact that a whole bunch of really rich families have been tricking us for generations. And it's just, it has to stop. And the only way it is going to stop is if we stop treating life like it's a popularity contest. We have to actually say what we really mean. And people don't have the guts to do it. I mean, I'm in a beautiful position here right now. I have absolutely nothing to lose. It cannot possibly get any more dangerous for me. I'm in a situation where I'm literally surviving at the moment off the goodwill and the love of complete strangers, because God knows there is nobody on this planet that actually knows me in person that actually helps me in this current situation. You know, success has many friends. A false friend and a shadow attend only while the sun shines. I have an entire family, you know, back in Australia that doesn't even talk to me. Why? Because of their own pain. You know, they lost their father at a very young age. And they hated me for it because I was the odd one out. You know, it's honestly, if you want to hear some really interesting things about me, keep watching, because I'm going to start telling you everything that you need to know about me. Everything that you need to know about the world, everything that you need to know about any of the knowledge that I've gained, you know, in my 52 years on this planet, which it is my birthday on the 6th of May. If you want to wish me happy birthday, please do, because God knows nobody else will. But I really mean that, you know, like if we are going to create a better world, if we are going to be better people, if we are going to leave a better world for our children and our children's children, we need to stop treating this world as a popularity contest. We need to have the guts to be hated. We need to have the guts to be understood for what we actually represent. And I went to bed last night and I really thought about it, and I really feel there is no point having any form of platform at all if you're not actually going to speak your mind. And most people, they're not playing that game. You know, you go to work every day and you kiss that boss's ass, you know, doing something that you probably don't even believe in, just purely off the back of self-interest. And it is that self-interest that has put us where we are today. We have to completely walk away from that. It is. It's just a money printing machine. It is just quantitative easing after quantitative easing after, you know, it is the biggest con on this planet. It really is. It's the illusion of freedom is the most controlling aspect of our world. It is used rampantly in the West to make us feel as though we are in some way superior to the rest of the world, and that we are the ones that are the do-gooders, which is just clearly not the case. You've only got to look at history. We are the ones that have been indoctrinated. We are the ones that have been forced to do all of these evil things, you know, purely off the back of being told that it's the other guy, which it never has been. I mean, look what they did to India, for instance. Now, India used to encompass Bangladesh and Pakistan. And we went in there and we split it in three. Look at what we did to Korea. We split it in two. They had the same plan here for Vietnam. They were going to split that in two. There was going to be a North and South Vietnam. Look at what we did to China. You know, like, the whole system is just wrong. So if you like and subscribe, please do. But if you don't, from now on, I just don't care. I am a true Aussie. That's exactly right. You know, like, and this is the thing as well. Like, look at Julian Assange, right? In Australia, they have convinced the Australians who love the underdog to uh, to not support the underdog. You know, it's just depressing. It drives me crazy. Like sometimes I just feel like strangling people. You know, because it's just divide and conquer. It's, you know, the moment that you choose a political party or you choose a side, you become, sorry, you go for, like, you cease actually thinking for yourself, and you think collectively as part of that group. And that is how they brainwash us. The whole system, it's like it's a football game. You know, your dad supports a certain team. You know, you might support the Denver Broncos or something like that because your dad did. Well, it's the same thing with political parties. This is why we don't have democracy, because it's just divide and conquer. Exactly. It's the biggest load of crap. Like, you know, what is the bet as well that COVID came from that same, you know, machine? You know, it was just convenient that it was found in China. You know, I reckon it's probably gotten out by mistake somewhere within the United States, and they've thought, let's gift it to China. You know, you can almost bet your life on it. You know, because it was just such a good opportunity for them to use a bad situation against their greatest rival. You know, and once again, it is nothing against Americans. It's just purely a case of indoctrination. These elites have got to be taken down. We have to get rid of them. And if we can't do that, we're fucked. We are so fucked. Yeah, so current time in Phnom Penh is currently 1:56 p.m. It's hot as hell here. Like, it says it's 38, but it's also saying that it feels like 46 degrees here at the moment. I used to stay at Lux. Yep. When I go, I stay at Diamond Island. Cool. Actually, Diamond Island, I've been wanting to go there. I've been hearing some really good things about that place. But I have also done a review on Lux a couple of months ago for a guy, I think he's checking in actually today or tomorrow, of their executive suite, which really lives up to its name. It's a really nice room, that one. It faces onto 136 and it's got a really big balcony up on the first floor. Oh really? You should look me up. I would have come and had a drink with you. I went out last night with Anthony from California, and he bought me a few gins, and we had a real blast. Great guy. Thank you so much, Anthony, if you are listening after my rant. But yeah, I really like catching up with subscribers. So if you're ever in town, let me know. Okay, cool. Or come and buy me a beer for my birthday, or a gin. I'm turning 52 on the 6th of May, so 52 years on the planet. I'll take you out to some of my secret spots that I've collected. We had a really good night last night. It was so funny. Could not stop laughing. Yes, please. I'm always up for that. Especially, yeah, if you've got somewhere that's like away from 136 and 130 and that, I want to know about it. There's a couple of places over near Soraya Moor which are still apparently pretty good too. Like the old, what was it called? It wasn't Soraya? Was it Soraya? Yeah, over near where Walkabout used to be and that, there's a couple of new little bars that have opened up that I want to go and check out. Yeah, that was it, Soraya Moor. Remember the old Walkabout? That place was a nut job. They used to have the Joker draw on Friday nights. I miss that. That Phnom Penh was cool. I remember before Heart of Darkness even opened. Sorry, not Heart of Darkness. Pontoon. I was actually there opening night. I was staying just down the road. Local time is 2 p.m. in the Khmer capital. So if you're online and you're live, let me know where you are. I'd love to know what part of the world you're in. I'm imagining there's probably quite a few people right now from India. India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka. This is the time of day I usually get you guys. Colombo, great city. I spent a couple of nights there once. Always wanted to go back to Sri Lanka, but just haven't gotten back. The land of, 400 rivers you've got there. I love Sri Lankan eyes. But it's actually interesting here in Cambodia because India came down the Mekong and they must have not gone ashore when they got to Pakistan. No, sorry, not Pakistan. When they got to Vietnam, because the Vietnamese don't have the same characteristics as the Khmer. It's because they interbred with the Indians that came here. It's a bit like when you go to Greece. A lot of the Greeks in northern Greece look Indian because Alexander the Great went to India and they took a lot of Indians back to Greece with them, but they also left a lot of Greeks in India. So that's why you get a lot of similarities between the Greeks and the Indians, which is kind of interesting. But Sri Lanka is a beautiful country. It really, really is a beautiful country. Man, it is hot as hell here, honestly. I see Matto's Adventures has posted a new video. G'day viewers. Tonight I will, hang on, what's he doing? Tonight I will do a live stream at 8 PM Oz time. So I'm assuming that you're going live 8 PM Oz, so that is in 3 hours, Matto. If you're on, I will tune in. Just have to give myself a mental note. That's what I'm going to do. going to pour some cold water on this phone. It may just drop out for a second. If it does, don't worry, I'll be straight back. Everyone's looking for me, I'm in the shower.